I have another Goodwill bins trip for you. This time I'm going to take you along as much as I possibly can. I'm going just to give myself a couple hours. I've been really busy lately between work and some family time and activities and just lots going on in my home. So today I wanted to give myself a little just time to kind of get out there and do my thing, and I want to take you all along. So come on, let's go. Okay, so let's get to that haul. Sorry folks, this is a makeup-free, crazy, running errands kind of day, but I wanted to take the time to show you what I picked up at the Goodwill outlet bins before I put these out in my home and forgot to share. So let's do this. So my quick trip to the bins turned out to be a little bit longer. I think I ended up being there for about 2.5 hours. And the reason I was there for so long was today I hit the clothing bins. And it's hit or miss, and I'm going to probably say that in every thrift video that I have. But I am heading up to Minnesota tomorrow morning with my family, and it is very, very cold up there. And it occurred to me that most of my winter clothes I had already put away, and I could use a couple more sweaters and maybe some more decent winter clothes for this trip. We're going to be there for 4 days, so I didn't need a lot of things, but I thought maybe if I could pick up some sweaters or a jacket or something, that would be great. So that's what I did. I spent a lot of time looking at clothes, and I'm not going to share them because I know that's super boring, but the majority of my time was spent looking through clothes, and I got awesome pieces. And J. Crew, Guess, what else did I get? I got a really pretty linen jacket, name brands. And again, the clothing haul, I spent $20, and I easily got 4 pairs of pants, about 8 shirts, and a couple jackets. So made out really well. And so I'm excited about that. What I want to share with you, though, is the housewares that I picked up. And my first share is these Carrier and Ives dishes. So these are the bread and butter dishes. And this is a set of 4. Now, when you're at the bins, you have to really dig. You can't be afraid to get dirty. You literally have to roll up your sleeves and get in there and hunt. And I'm glad that I did that because these were in a big bin, in a brown paper bag, in a brown paper bag. So they were wrapped up, and I love these little plates. I do wish they were bigger because they would be going right there. But I like to have, I started collecting these Carrier and Ives because my grandmother had a couple of the tins. I don't know if you can, it's in the back there, but there is Summertime in the Homestead Carrier and Ives tin cover in the back there. It's this beautiful portrait of just an American homestead that I absolutely love. And so anytime I see Carrier and Ives print or china or tins, I grab them because I just love the landscapes, and I just think it really shows it's just so quaint and charming, and I just love that. So I got these 4 plates, and apparently, so here's the back. So this is the Homestead in the Winter, this collection. Now, so this one is the Homestead in Winter, I have this tin as cover as well. The farmer's home in winter, which is really beautiful. I love that scene. It's very like old New England. And a home in the wilderness. And that just is Laura Ingalls vibes, right? That is like, you know, Little House in the Big Woods all over right there. I love that little log cabin. Again, it's so cute. You know, the chickens, they're feeding the chickens. It's just so like classic, like Americana. I just love that. And then this is actually a duplicate of the first one that I showed you, the farmer's home in winter. Was it the first one? No, second one I showed you. So there is a duplicate in there, but I put Google Lens on and they come in sets of 4 and 5. And so I'm not sure how I ended up with a duplicate, or whoever had owned this previous set maybe had a couple of collections and slid this one in, but I'm really excited. I think these are beautiful. And again, it's the winter seasonal theme. So I will put these away for the winter and take them out. I am trying with a life-giving home. One of the desires that I have are to have the artwork and my decor to reflect the seasons. So, and I'm having a really fun time with this. And I love bringing in stuff like this. So these plates will be tucked away until winter visits us again, and then they will come out. And I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to display these. I'm thinking maybe on the wall somewhere in my kitchen. But they're pretty even stacked because they have this beautiful gold rim. And the set is going for about $70 right now on Etsy. I saw one on eBay too, I think for $45, but I paid, you know, a couple of dollars at the bins for these. So that was an exciting find. All right, linens. I always wonder, and the story behind how things were made and where they came from. And this is like somebody's grandmother passed away and they brought a big container of the linens, tablecloths, and just, you know, hand-stitched things. Actually, this one is a pillowcase. And I loved the size of it. I'm thinking that this isn't really an antique because of the size, but I just love the little buttons on the back. I have a huge down pillow that is just this size, and I was really excited because I just love the vintage lace. So I will wash this up. I will put in that big feather pillow, and this will definitely be going in our living room. I love the big pillows. I love how cozy they are and how cozy they make the couch. And I just thought that was beautiful. And it has no stains or anything. It's in really great condition. Sometimes with these old lace linens, you know, I'll grab it, I'll put it in my bag at the bins, and I'll get home, and then there'll be some type of, a little snag or a hole in it. And I'm not good at repairing that stuff, so I usually just kind of deal with it or style it in a way that you can't see the imperfections on it. But this looks like it is great. I'm excited about that. Okay, so on that same note, so here is just another tablecloth. I love this one because it's round, and my coffee table is round, and I don't have a white linen to put on it in this size and in this shape. So I just thought that was beautiful. And look at the embroidery on there. Now I will use this for spring and summer, but I also wouldn't be afraid to use this in the winter because even though it has a floral pattern on it, you know, the whites in the winter too, I think are really beautiful. So not so much a seasonal piece as much as it is something that I'll use probably all the time. And another one, here we go. This is just a longer runner. And this, I try not to bring things into my house if I don't have an idea of a place to put them. So even if there's something that I really like that might be, you know, a great pick, I won't buy it if I'm just going to have to store it somewhere. What's the point? I would rather have somebody get it and then display it and enjoy it, and that I'm not just going to pick up something that's going to sit in my closet. I'm trying really hard not to do that. because what's the point? I want to be thrifting with a purpose, to have these objects out, and changing them out seasonally and stuff is different than getting an object and sticking it in storage and never taking it out and never using it or admiring it. So I'm very careful, even with linens, when I pick up something, to make sure that I have a spot that I want to put them in, and this is no different. So this is going to go on the vanity in my bedroom, and it's a nice long runner. I have pictures on each side, and I have a little box for my perfume and hairbrushes and that kind of thing. So I like to have table runners like this, especially in high traffic places, because if something gets spilled on it or there's a stain, in this case it would be like a makeup stain or blush, coffee table, coffee stains. I have 3 children, so you never know what you're going to get. I like to be able to just rip them off, wash them, hang them out to dry, and then put them back on. And it's just, it makes me feel better, because I feel like, okay, if they get stained, it's not the end of the world. If it gets messy, I can clean them easily. So I love having little tablecloths and runners all over the house. And it also, again, I'm always going for that element of cozy, old-fashioned, vintage look in the house. So I'm excited about those. Next, okay. All right, y'all. So obviously not housewares, but look at how cute this hat is. So I just pictured myself outside weeding in the garden, and then I realized I don't have a garden. So yet, we're working on one, but I love this hat. I'm outside all the time in the summer, and that Oklahoma sun, y'all, right? So I am excited because I usually have some type of hat on in the summertime, and I just thought, how cute and like vintage looking and classic is this hat? So I picked that up and added that to my haul today. Yeah, I love that. I'm actually really excited about that. I just think that's so cute. And the bow in the back. Yeah. And if not, and if I don't end up wearing it, how cute would that be decorated on like a little coat rack, with like maybe some dried flowers next to it. I just love that. I'm going to use it whether I wear it or whether I hang it on the wall. I just love the way that looks. All right, next, we talked about greens in the last in the last video, and I'm sticking to it. I pick up the greens. I love getting them, especially at the bins, because they weigh like nothing. These look like they're brand new. They're not even dusty. I'll still wipe them down because I'm like that, but now these look a little bit more wintry for me, and actually even spring colors. But as we're moving into the warmer months here, I'm looking to bring in more vibrant greens. But this will definitely be used somewhere in the house. I just love having little pops of greenery everywhere, and so we'll see. All right. At first, I saw this, and I thought that it was a little picture that you hang on the wall, a little wooden base, and it's like this really pretty fabric print. It reminds me of Blue Willow China. And then I found this that goes with it, and I just thought that that was so sweet. And this is something that I'm going to add to my vanity to put jewelry in, or watches, or I just thought, it's cute storage, and I just love the pattern on that, so I picked that up for me. All right, I got some little framed art, and it is Humbles. Look at these 2 little pictures. I love Humbles. I personally, am I even saying that right? I don't know. I personally love these little glass figurines. I don't have any, but I have some family members that have large collections, and someday I'll bring them into my home. But in the meantime, I just thought these were so cute and sweet. Especially, what is it about like the little kissing children? I think that's so sweet, so cute. Just loving up on each other. So I'm going to put them in the house somewhere, probably styled like this, or like this, one on top of each other. And I just think they have like a cute little spring and summer vibe. A little worn at the top, as you can see, but again, I like the worn look, you know, it means it's been loved. So these are definitely going to be part of my spring and summer decor. And I was excited to grab these because I just think they're super extra cute, and I really don't have anything like this in my house at all yet. So cute. All right, this is kind of a little weird, but I grabbed them because I just thought that's kind of fun, but I'm a little hesitant because I'm trying not to bring in a lot of clutter into the house, but these I just thought were really cute. And I have a lot of like birds and ducks in the house. I don't know why, but my husband really likes the wood ducks, and he's an outdoors kind of guy. So I've been bringing them in more and more. And then I saw these, and I think they're like little swans, like little brass swans. And I found one, and I picked it up. And then as I kept going, I found a whole family, 4 to be exact. And let me move this down a little bit here. So I have no idea what I'm going to do with these yet. I just thought that it was such a cute little collection. It has the two adults and maybe the two kids. I don't know. It's sweet. I just like the way they looked. So these are going to go up on the bookshelf. Yes, I have a spot for them. And I think I can keep these out all year round. I can actually see like putting like a little greenery, maybe a little wreath around the neck for Christmas decor. I don't know. It's just a cute little family. And I thought it was just sticking with that theme of the birds and the ducks and the whole shebang. So, all right, little bit of an unnecessary item, but nonetheless, I thought it was cute. I love the brass. They came home with me. All right. Candles. So again, it's another thing I really like to grab when I'm at the bins because you burn them. And I love the colors. These are like a light pink. I'm sure that the camera isn't capturing the depth of the color because for some reason it just doesn't. But these are just a sweet little blush colored pink. A little bit of a darker color there. But there's a whole variety in here of just colored little papers. And I love that. And there's like spring colors. They're like greens, light pinks, light blues, and I'm always burning candles. You can actually see in the background here. If I'm home, I have a candle lit. And so, or candles, I should say. I have one in my kitchen. I have 2 in my living room. And I just like the peace and the calm they bring. And I pick those up because I burn through them. Ooh. I know, wicked cheesy joke. I can't help it. Okay. I don't know what this is, but I bought it because it has an old yard sale sticker on it, but it is tin. It has this really cute floral pattern on it. It's obviously vintage. It's definitely an antique. This is not something that was made recently at all. And I believe what I'm going to use it for is with just a small, it's like a glorified dustpan. I know that sounds crazy, but also when I clean my counters, I like to have something like this that I can scrape it, especially because I make bread and I use dough a lot on my counters. So I like to have something that comes behind it and cleans it up. And I thought that was really sweet. So that's what I'm going to use it for, unless I decide to use it as like a glorified dustpan. But it might just be used in the kitchen. I'm not sure yet, but I thought if nothing else, I will style this in my kitchen just because I love the vintage tin look and the little floral design on it. It's just, I thought it was really unique. I'm going to Google Lens this and I'm going to find out exactly what it is. And just because, you know, I don't know if you watched my other video, but I bought a toilet that I thought was a chair. So just to make sure, since I'm not 100% sure what this is, I want to make sure that this isn't some type of bathroom object that I'm going to display or use in my kitchen because I'm scarred. I'm scarred from that. So before I actually use it for something, I'm going to find out exactly what it is, and then I'll use it for what I want. If it wasn't something gross. Fingers crossed. Okay. Next thing. I don't like the wording on this. I don't like the way it's painted, but this is just, I'm going to paint it probably like a wood, like a dark wood brown. And I like, my plan is with this is to actually hang this outdoors on our wood fence for the summer, because we have a pool and I have towels constantly all over the place out there. And I would like to add this to our fence, which is also under a patio, for the kids to hang up their towels. If I don't use it for that, I'm thinking that nice summer hat that I bought, again, maybe with some dried flowers on it. I just thought that it would be cute. Welcome, y'all. I mean, it's cute. I understand. Like, I think this is a cute saying, but it's just definitely not my style. And it's super lightweight, so it was cheap. I picked it up and I thought I can always use hooks for something, right? All right, getting towards the end here. Ta-da! I love me a good coffee teacup. This is not vintage. This actually, it says it's Teleflora gift 100th anniversary Mother's Day 2008. But what I like about it is that it looks vintage and it's microwave safe. So if you're like me and you make a pot of coffee in the morning and you reheat it and reheat it and reheat it all day long, I need to have something that I can just stick in the microwave and not worry about it. So I just love the way that looks, and it's just elegant and classy, and I am definitely going to put this to good use. Actually, I need to make a pot of coffee now, another one, because I drank 4 cups this morning. So this will go through the dishwasher, and then I'm excited to add to my coffee cup collection, which, let's be honest, can you have enough? Probably not. And just the last bit here, nothing special. This is just a mason jar. This is, I believe, a Pioneer Woman mason jar. Maybe not. Oh, it's ball. It's a ball mason made in the U.S., but it has the fruit design on it. And now that I have chickens, which you can probably hear in the back, we have 6 little chicks, and their feeder uses a mason jar. And so I like to have a couple on hand because I like to wash them out, replace their food, and then screw it back in. So I saw this, and I don't have one with the fruit print on it. I just have the newer versions, and I thought if nothing else, I can also use this as a measuring cup. So, all right, that is the haul without showing you all the clothes that I bought. Thank you so much for coming along with me today and being part of this channel. I hope that you're finding some type of connection here, that I am inspiring you in some way to get out, create, a beautiful home on a budget, and just to live your life as authentic as possible. Remember to breathe in peace and take a breath for joy. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you soon.